Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Once again, Ali Salami, your favorite and most direct speaker on YouTube. Who are you? Why do you behave the way that you do? Why do you even do what you do? What do you feel that you deserve or don't deserve? What do you feel that you are worthy of or even not worthy of? How do you see yourself in your imagination? How do you think that others perceive you? Well, the answer to all these questions come from one single programming, and that is your self-image. Now, what is your self-image? What is your self-image? Before I come to that and why I wrote this book, let me first read a couple of quotes and some parts of the introduction of that book. Your self-image. It is the most powerful instrument in your God-given reality. It is the ultimate transformer, an alchemist's universal device to shape thought into matter. That was by Earl Nightingale, the father of self-development, and if you don't know who he is, now you know, you can look him up. Another quote I would like to read to you has more to do with how to change your self-image, and it has to do with the quantum aspect of manifestation. If you want to change the fruits, you will first have to change the roots. If you want to change the visible, you must first change the invisible. That was from Harv Eker, author of Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, best-selling author and one of my favorite books of all time. Now let me read to you the introduction of my book. In the online dictionary, one of the definitions of nucleus is a central part about which other parts are grouped or gathered, the core. Another definition in physics is the positively charged mass within the atom, composed of neutrons and protons, and possessing most of the mass, but occupying only a small fraction of the volume of the atom. In this book, what I refer to the nucleus is your self-image, the core of your being. It controls all of your thoughts, beliefs, values, behavior, and habits. It represents, activates, and dictates everything that was, is, and will ever happen in your life. No matter the amount of effort you put on the outer levels, reality will eventually catch up and adjust to the nucleus. Why? Because it is naturally supposed to. Your nucleus is a straightforward, self-fulfilling prophecy device, independent of any other mechanism. You can imagine and expect the best with the law of attraction. You can practice gratitude or use all other self-development tools there are out there. But if your nucleus isn't set right, you will always be stuck. Your life will always adjust to the setting of your nucleus. It is the one single key to all personal development, the blueprint of your physical reality, the central building block upon which everything else develops naturally and flawlessly to form a whole. Literally, your whole life depends on it. So as you can see, guys, this book is very powerful. It has the ability to change your life and your reality under one condition, is that you decide and commit to take action. Now I can teach you, I can expose to you and give you the tools and concepts and ideas and exercises, but if you don't put them into practice, you won't benefit from it. Your whole belief system, values and habits, and consequently your behavior and results, it's all dictated by your self-image. It's a default setting for how you live your life, for why you behave the way you do, for what you feel you deserve, for how you perceive others see you. It is literally a self-fulfilling prophecy in action, and it's all happening unconsciously. And what I say default setting, I want you to think of it as a thermostat for your life. Now imagine with me that in the summertime, very hot weather, you turn on the air condition in your living room to 20 or 18 degrees Celsius. The temperature is going to be 18 to 20 degrees Celsius in your living room. Now if you open the window and you let this hot air come in, the temperature in the room will rise. But what the air condition does, because you set it this way, it will kick in again and bring the temperature again to 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. It will always adjust to this default setting on the thermostat. And that's exactly how your unconscious self-image works. It's all happening unconsciously. No matter what tools of self-development that you have acquired and practiced, this invisible force called the self-image, and that I call the nucleus, will always adjust your manifested reality, that is the outcomes and results of your life, to the setting in the quantum world of your mind. How can you attract something even if you think about it all day long? AKA law of attraction. If deep down in your subconscious mind, in the back of your psyche, you don't feel like you deserve it. And it's happening again on an unconscious level. You are not aware of it. You are not aware that you don't deserve it. Your nucleus, my friends, dictates all of your life and all aspects of it. It literally shapes your destiny. And that is, my friends, what this entire book is all about. You will learn the inner workings of the mind. You will learn what self-image is and how it came to be at first. And then you will learn how to reprogram it. Your mind works like a computer, and your self-image is software that is installed. In this book, you will learn how this software came to be. You will learn how to uninstall, clean, reboot, and reinstall a new program, a new self-image that is supportive to your success, health, and happiness from the quantum world manifested into your reality. And you might want to ask me how I came to write and publish this book. Well, for as long as I remember, I've always been a progressist. I've always been working on myself since I was even 15 years old, and later my dad passed away pretty soon. Never really had anyone teaching me anything valuable for my own progress and happiness in life. And in the last 5 to 6 years especially, I started really getting interested in the inner workings of the mind, in behavioral patterns, achievement strategies, and neuro-linguistic programming. But I felt that something was missing on the inside. Like I felt like something just didn't click like it was supposed to do. And that's when I came across the idea of self-image in a few books I read. But every time I read about it, I felt like it was underlooked or even masked in a chapter or two maximum. And that's where the idea struck me. I first started gathering information and studying the subject for myself. I said to myself, hey, this is it. I found out the hidden gem. I found out a secret that no one wants us to know. I started researching the subject, gathering information, and put it up for myself so I can work on myself. I also realized that no modern book has ever mentioned the idea of self-image as one entity rather than a part of a book. I mean, we have all heard about The Secret, we have all heard about The Magic for Gratitude, but why is this thing that I believe to be the nucleus, the core, the generator for everything built upon this idea that I call now the nucleus? I said to myself, this is it, this is my opportunity. What I've gathered for myself, I will make better, I will put it together better on paper and publish it for the whole world to benefit from, add value to millions of lives while adding value to mine at the same time, because it makes me feel accomplished as a human being, as a spiritual human being. Whatever comes around goes around. When you give out, you receive. There's always an exchange of energy, no matter what the interaction between human and human, human and tree, human and animal, human and nature, nature to nature. Any interaction in the world, there's always an exchange of energy, and what you give out into the world will eventually come back to you. Now, I have received the sample for proofreading before I validate the impression on Amazon. I suggest that any one of you gets the paper pack rather than the ebook. An ebook, you will read it. It's interesting when you read a book that you have to read once and throw away, but this is more like a manual. You have to take action and practice the concepts and ideas in this book for at least a year. It's a very nice little book with plenty of colors, plenty of affirmations that will resonate into your subconscious mind every time you come across them. It's a small book of 87 pages. You can have a look here. Colorful, you can carry it around with you wherever you go. It's not heavy, it fits in a bag, in a purse. And like I said, it's a study book. Get the paperback version. It doesn't make me more money because the production cost is very high, and Amazon plus taxes retains 60%. That's almost 90% of the selling price of $19.95. Because it is printed in mate and it's a colorful book, then it's really worth it to have it in paperback. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and the like button, and also do yourself this tremendous gift of going to Amazon and getting a copy for yourself. I've said all that is to be said. I have even read an introduction to you. The value that you will get from it is tremendous, guys. Do not hesitate, and it can and will change your life and your reality. That is my promise. Like I said, I say it one more time, I guarantee it. All you gotta do is implement. Just take action and practice what's in it. Come back to this book as often as you can. Ali Salami, see you guys in the next video.